Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's Mathematics with your girl, Sunshine Moon L. Today is 9/18. We have officially entered the month of 9. This is the ninth sphere, the ninth Sephiroth of Yesod. We are creating that, we are in like the sacral chakra, the womb, if you will. 9 being the half of the 6-9 of Cancer, being that nurturing womb energy. And then 9 also being the number of, completion and wholeness, right? 9 in supreme mathematics is all about born. What are we giving born to? What are we giving birth to? Again, coming back to that Cancer womb. This is also associated with Auset, which is the awareness of being one with all, which is, a nice refreshing energy coming out of the month of 8, which was all about the celestial technicians and labeling. So now we come back into this wholeness completion of 9 after we got done paying attention to the parts. Now we come back into the whole here on the 9. Ninth house deals with Sagittarius energy. This is the wisdom from the oracle and the sage. This also deals with sacral chakra, again, bringing us back down to the womb, the reproductive organs. We're in the harvest season. We're starting to sow so that we can reap later on. So really playing around with the soil, again, coming to the divine womb, preparing the soil for the seeds. Whether it's the cosmic seeds, the cosmic cloud being the soil, the physical soil being the soil, your body being the soil, all these things are enduring the being sown and being paid attention to. What does the soil need to cultivate proper seeds? So we're in this day of 1. We're taking the first day. It's the first decan. It's the first day of the first decan. So it's all about that initial knowledge and awareness and acknowledgement. 1 is Ogun. That's Aries energy. That's that first foot forward. We're dealing with knowledge. This is a space of knowledge, taking initiative, preparing ourselves. Make sure you blow that cinnamon out on your porch, before 11:59 p.m. Like, we're doing all the things, what I'm saying? So we're gonna take that 1 of knowledge, because we've definitely accumulated a lot of that the past 31 days of the 8s, right? We're going to take that 1 of knowledge and we're going to put that into the month of 9, all right? We're going to put that into our sacral chakra, into our divine womb, into our Yesod, and we're going to nurture it. We are going to harvest. We are going to, put that knowledge, treat that knowledge as like a mineral in the cosmic soil, and that's the vibe of it. All these numbers in the month of 9, we're just going to put them into the cosmic soil. That's what we're going to do. And this is going to bring knowledge in our cipher, that's what we're going to give birth to, knowledge in our cipher, and then overall knowledge. And then we're going to take that knowledge and we're going to put it into the year of 8, right? Where this is the year of building and destroying, the year of transformations, death, and rebirth. This is Oya's year. Oya rules over the elders, the marketplace, and the witches. Oya is also rules over the storms and the currencies. So watch the currencies, whether you're watching the actual physical currencies of the waters or the currency, the monetary currencies, they all matter. And that's what we're paying attention to in this year of 8, a sense of cultisms, enforcement, the celestial enforcers when we're dealing with Scorpius energy, but then the celestial technicians when we're dealing with the 8th sphere of the Sephiroth, which is Sebek, which is Mercurian energy. So this can go between the mercurial energy or the solar plexus chakra energy of Scorpius. So that's where we're at with it on the 8s. We're going to take that knowledge and we're going to put it into, we're going to build and destroy with it. We're going to enforce it. We're going to put it in our solar plexus chakra. We're going to put it in our 8th Sephiroth. And what we do is we're in the day of 9. Today is the day of 9. Today is the day of giving birth, of harvesting, of paying attention to our philanthropic self, our utopic self, what it is that we want. What do we want to create? How do we want to nurture other people, places, things, situations around us? And how do we want to nurture ourselves, which is big. We started the day off with a 4% waning crescent moon. We're in the moon of cleansing intangible things out of our space. Moon rising at 4:42 a.m. and setting at 7:09 p.m. We are in Leo in our thought process, so we are in the thoughts of that confidence and courageous energy, being creative, our inner dramatic, our inner child wander self. That's the mindset that we're in. Sidereal, we are in Cancer energy. We're in that, happenings around us is starting to feel that nurturing space. Like, what do we need to be nurtured? We're in a 3rd house with it. So attracting the community, and that community is being ruled by Leo right now, giving us that confidence and courageousness energy amongst of our community, and having certain kind of communication that needs to be had. Sunrise at 6:27 a.m. and setting at 7:30 p.m. Uranus and Pleiades have minimal angle at 5:18 a.m. Uranus is 5.1 degrees south-southwest. Uranus is that planet that gives us the progressive push that we need to move forward, and Pleiades is that constellation of the wounded sisters, helping us to see and deal with our wounds moving forward. And just to let y'all know, Uranus was stationary at 9:38 a.m. and began its retrograde motion. So now we have Uranus being added to the planets of retrograde while Mercury has gone prograde. So we got to switch off a little bit. So we moved away from the daily routine, moving to low slide, which I miss so much. I miss it so much because I just feel Mercury prograde. Oh my gosh. But with Uranus going retrograde, we're just repeating some degrees and our zodiac and constellation of priorities and wealth and business and love and the levels of love and forgiveness. We're going to repeat some degrees in that space to make sure that you guys are making the progressive decisions that you need to make in your heart chakras. Ashe. And we're starting off in that space of being wounded. You know what I mean? We're going to come from the wounded space in this retrograde, and we move in gratitude because a lot of us, we like to overlook our wounds and just, go out and love and things like that. But then when the wound gets touched, it brings back to the awareness that we don't touch those wounds. We just leave them be. The moon and Mercury are in conjunction at 3:54 a.m. The moon is 4.6 degrees north. Minimal angle at 7:39 a.m. The moon is 4.4 degrees north-northeast. Observed at 5:49 a.m. with a 4.5 degree north-northeast separation. So we have our intuition sitting in our throat chakra, communicating the things that our intuitive space is speaking on. And also communicating and invoking in our space what we need to feel nurtured, with that moon being our nurturing energy, walking us into the 9, because 9 is also associated with Cancer energy, which rules over the moon. Alpha Auriga reach match activity. They move about 6 an hour from the Auriga constellation. The evening visibility of Aries begins, and the moon and Regulus also are in conjunction today at 10:12 p.m. The moon is 2.1 degrees north, minimal angle at 11:12 p.m. The moon is 1.9 degrees north-northeast, and no, that's not visible. So we have a nice little triangle happening with the moon, Mercury, and Regulus, invoking the riches and the glory and the materials and the things that you deserve to have in your space. Uranus going retrograde in Taurus is going to give us the progressive pushes that we need as we set that tone with moon, Mercury, and Regulus. So be very intentional of the things that you want to implement in your space today. Pay attention to the conversations that you have today, the moves that you want to make into your space, and utilize this month of 9 to really pay attention to what you want to give birth to. What do you wish to harvest, especially as we move into this eclipse season, eclipse beginning on 9/17. That's what I got for you today, my cosmic nobodies. Enjoy this month of 9. Ashe.